Hey you guys, so this video is to answer a question that I recently received asking how do we as women feel about comments to Instagram or Facebook with comments like sexy or goddamn under pictures that we post. And if it's not acceptable, if we don't like it, what do we recommend men do? So I'm going to start off by saying me personally, I'm flattered when I see comments or likes under my pictures that say stuff like sexy or beautiful or goddamn or anything of the sort because I just feel like anything anyone comments is usually how they feel or what they're thinking, and I would never request that someone change how they feel or how they think about something. Like I said before, I like to keep it real. I like, to know what it is and how it is, and I expect to see receive nothing less than, what's real. So, if when you see a picture of mine or anyone else's and you feel like sexy is the word that comes to mind and you write that, who am I to tell you not to? Or if you feel like goddamn is, the phrase that comes to mind, who am I to tell you not to put that? So for me, it doesn't really make or break me, the comments. If I get comments and they're positive or they're complimentary, then I'm pretty much flattered. I've never been really, conceited or cocky. I've never felt entitled to comments or compliments or likes. And I don't feel like anyone is obligated to give me compliments, comments, or likes. So, that's just me. I will say that, as far as what's a better approach, I really can't tell you why some women are offended by those types of comments. I'm not personally, so I'm sorry if I couldn't help you with that half of the question. Now, if you mean approach by trying to get to know a female, I would say that if you're trying to get to know a female or get better acquainted with her personally, trying to do that via comments under a picture is not the best way to go because there's so many other people commenting under that picture. And if she did want to respond to you in any type of way, why would she do that, in front of a bunch of other people under a bunch of different comments? So, and I will say, I would compare trying to get a female or trying to get acquainted with a female as a job interview. Like, if you do have access to her Facebook and or Instagram, why not do your research before, talking to her? It's the same thing as if you were to go to a job interview. I would assume that you would do research on that company's background. What do they do? What products and services they offer? And I would think that you would want to do that with a female that you are interested in. You would need to know, what does she do for work? What is she interested in? Does she have kids? Does she have a man? Because maybe I shouldn't talk to her if she does have a man. And then, what kind of irritates me is the guys that know you have a man and still want you to give them your number or be friends with them or let you take you out on a date. Like I always tell them, if I was your girl, would you want me to do that to you? I wouldn't do it to my guy, and so I definitely wouldn't do it to any other guy that I would be dating or in a relationship at the time. Like, and I would hope that if I did do something like that, the guy that I was cheating with or, being sneaky with would look at me some type of way. Because that can't be good, So I would say do your research on a person because I've had guys approach me via internet with questions that are clearly answered on my page or through my pictures. And it's just like, okay, obviously you know what I look like for you to want to inbox me in the first place. So you mean to tell me that you didn't look at anything else? So, that kind of irritates me because that lets me know I wasn't even worth the work to even do a background check or any research on. Because I'm going to tell you now, us as women, if we're interested in a dude, we're going to look through your Facebook if we are already your friend on Facebook, whether it be the types of statuses you write or the types of pictures you have, because you may have a girl and maybe trying to talk to us, or you may have recently had a baby 2 days ago, and that lets me know a lot because you're probably just beefing with the girl you had a baby with, so you want to just test the waters for right now. Like, I look at all that type of stuff. And guys try to comment or approach you being all godly and so intelligent with these poems and stuff like that. And then you go on their Facebook and they talking about bitch this, fuck that, these bitches suck my dick and stuff like that. And you're like, whoa, like this is completely opposite of the guy who inboxed me, you know. So it's just like I pay attention to all that. I do my research. I actually research for a living. So, you know, that's just in my nature. And any female, I would assume, which, I mean, try to find out something if you're interested in somebody. If I'm not interested in you, I'm not going to look at anything because you just are not even worth it. But, you know, so a good approach would be to show interest in her as a person. If you don't know something, ask. But if it's something that's already been presented, you know, it would be meaningful if you show that you've done your research or you know some things about her already, whether it be you guys like the same type of music or you guys, you know, like the same favorite color or you guys are the same zodiac sign or, you know, you like to go, you know, I see you like to play pool or whatever the case is. So, you know, I would say that would be the best approach and just be yourself. There's so many guys who try to be authentic and you know, they go a little overboard and then it's hard to take that seriously. So I say just be yourself. You know, hopefully that works. If not, then that may not be the right person for you because the person that's right for you, you would never have to alter yourself for. So hopefully that answered your question. You know, I did hear about you know, girls posting, you know, I guess explicit pictures with thongs on bent over on the bed and stuff like that. And then they curse dudes out, calling them thirsty when they comment. Me personally, I just feel like any picture you post, that's what comments. If you notice when you go on Instagram or Facebook, they have a comment section. So you have to know that there's a possibility you're going to get a comment, whether it be a good one or a bad one. That's why the comment box is beneath your pictures. So you have to take what comes in it. And if a compliment offends you that bad, I don't really know what to tell you. So you guys, you know, hopefully that answered your questions and keep the questions coming because I'm actually enjoying this. So I look forward to answering more. Bye.